Let me ask you a question, Louise, that is apparently trending. As we talk, people are watching, people are tweeting, people are doing all sorts of things, but they are wondering really about the state or the status of Pan-Africanism.
Yes.
Is it still a reality or a myth? Or are we in fact looking at Pan-Africanism as having perhaps the future behind it? Or is it still the real thing?
Yes.
That we can actually do it, that can actually help liberate us?
Absolutely. Africa is alive. Africans are alive. Pan-Africanism is not going to die because our unity is the foundation. Our unity is cultural unity is a reality between Africans, whether it's within the languages or within the culture. We may have many nations, as Shaka Diop used to say, but we have one culture. It is Pan-Africanism when Black America goes back to Africa, goes back to Ghana, that's the year of return. That is Pan-Africanism.
Very interesting.
It's so alive. And this is just the beginning. We need to remember that slavery was an economic necessity for Europeans. Once you take over a continent, they needed experts, experienced people, highly qualified people to come and work and build them a civilization. And Africans had an experience in building a successful civilization. They were so qualified. They were actually overqualified. The Europeans could not afford their labor, and you cannot get Africans out of Africa when they're doing so well. So what do? You create war, conflict, and chaos, and you kidnap Africans out of Africa so you can have them come and help you build your own country. So it was an economic necessity. Black America has done amazing things in America. But they're coming back to Africa. And the African people, Black America and everybody in the world, or Africans in Europe, this is actually the international community that Africa needs. We have had this other kind of international community come into Africa, but they haven't done well. They haven't looked out for the best interest of Africa. But Africans themselves, like African Americans, if they become our international community that comes back to Africa, they'll be coming back home, they'll bring positive things, and they will be greeted, they will be welcomed back home in love. And for once, they'll be within a continent, within a culture and a society that actually appreciates them and welcomes back home as family. So Pan-Africanism is alive. We are the original people on this planet, and we will be the last people on this planet.
Very interesting.